Good morning, students. After clearing the concept of planning, in which we learn the meaning, definition, advantages, limitation, and process of planning, we will do the second phase of the chapter, that is the types of plans. If I talk about the types of plan, basically it is of categorized main two types. One another type is also there. The main two types are the single use plan and standing plan. And after that, we will discuss there are some plans which are neither single use nor standing plan. So, single use plan refers to the plan as is made to fulfill the need of special and extraordinary situation. We know very well that it is not happening every time that we have the same kind of situation in the business. There are different type of situations taken place in the business, and those situations are to be handled with these kind of plans. Which kind of plan? That is the single use plan. Those plans are always made to sort out that particular situations only. Those plans are to be made to solve those situations only. So this is known as the single use plan, which are to be made to handle a particular situation. But standing plan are the plans that is goes on interrupted cessation and rapidly occurring activity in the organization. There are so many activities that is rapidly repeated in the business, and those activities are known as the plans made for those activities are known as the standing plan. Objective. These plans are made to manage the certain special activity successfully, and standing plan are made to effect the similar type of decisions. Scope. Generally, the scope of these plans is narrow because their goal is concerned with some special project. But if I talk about the standing plan of scope, that is much more wider because these are concerned with more than one department or a business activity. Stability. As soon as the goal is achieved, these plans become useless as they are unstable. And these plans are comparatively stable as it put to use time and again by making the decision changing. Like the annual budget is prepared in the annual journal meeting of the company, but the process of recruitment, whatever our policies, procedure, whatever it is, and the selection criteria for some special job of the company, that remains same. Once the plan has been made, the written test is there, demo class is there, interview will be there. So system has been maintained first, proper planning has to be done, question paper has been framed for that. So all these activities are to be done in the standing plan. Let's go for the next. It is all about the single use plan and standing plan. Now, there are some plans which are neither standing nor single use. What are these? These are number one, objective. The very important concept. What are objectives? Objectives are basically the endpoints which our management seek to achieve. Objectives need to be expressed in a specific term that is quantified and is to be achieved within the given period. Objectives are usually set by the top management in the organization and focus on the board and journal issues. Some of the example of objectives can be like to improve the communication system, hold the regular staff meeting, and publish a newsletter. To close the 20,000 crore mark in turnover of the soaps, to make available the employment of 100 people every year. In this way, the special target that are to be achieved by the business is known as objective. There are some terms that are associated with objective, that is your purpose, that is your mission. Purpose is the chief role of the organization and determined by the society where it works. Like such for such a purpose, the school gives education. The organization in the similar nature have the same purpose. If I talk about mission, mission or the goal tells us that how the organization is from the organization of the same type, how the an organization is obtained from the another organization is of the same type. This is in case of every organization that that school can have the mission of imparting the education only in the subject of commerce. Then it becomes the mission of the school. So purpose, mission, these are the terms that are associated with objective. Objective has some features. It is should be ambitious. Ambitious means that is very something big to achieve. They should be linked with the outcome and not with the activity performed to achieve them. They should be measurable. Time limit should be prescribed to achieve them, and they should be achievable. It should not be as impractical that cannot be achieved. Like you people have the target to achieve that you have to score 98% to 100%. You want to get admission in so and so institute. That is your target. That is your objective in your life. And you did all those activities that are related to achieve that particular target. You can measure your achievements, whatever the target you have settled. So objective has these features. Strategies. Strategy is a comprehensive plan. While reading in your book, please underline this word regarding strategy, that the strategy is a comprehensive plan for accomplishing an organization's objective and take the business environment into consideration. It also provides a broad contours on the organization's business and define the organization direct and scope in the long run. It also includes determining the long-term objective, adopting a particular course of action, and collecting resources necessary to achieve the objective. The major strategic decision will include the following: whether the organization will continue to be on the same line of the business, combine the new line of activity of existing of the business, or seek acquire a top position in the same line of. If I differentiate objective and strategy, so objective is basically that are the endpoints to be achieved. All the rest of the activities are to be directed according to the objective of the business. And if I talk about the strategy, it's a comprehensive plan to achieve an objective. And the main element in the objective is to be expressed that it is measurable, and the business environment needs to be taken into consideration whatever the policy is to be. Now the standing plan is, first one is our policy. Policies are the journal statements which are decided for the guidance of the employee and taking decisions. Policies are those journal statements which are decided for the guidance of the employees while taking decision. Their purpose is to lay down in the limit with the particular work that can be done for a decision making. Like different policies can be framed by the business. You can see it is floating on the screen. Maybe the personal policies, sales policies, price determining policies. Personal policies means any policy related to the employees of the organization. Like it can be related to the promotion, layoff, any kind of the employees. And sales policies, under which this policy it is to be decided whether the goods are sold only on the cash payment or the credit payment also. Price determining policies are those policies which decide the price of goods, in which we have to decide that what are the items to be added while in the cost and what are the items should not be added. So in this way, this is our policy. Policies are the journal statements, or we can say these are guidelines. Procedure. It refers to the plan that determines the sequence of the activities to be conducted to perform a work. As we have done the planning process, unless we take the first step, we cannot take the another one. And unless we start the process with the first step, we cannot reach up to the last step. So it is very much compulsory, a complete procedure of or a process to do a work activity or performance should be there. Otherwise, the sequence of the activities cannot be determined and the work cannot be performed in a fine manner. So procedure are those plans which determine the sequence of any work. Like if you have to collect or recover the money from the debtors in your business, the first step is to be taken by you, that is writing the letters, or you can contact them on the phone. If you find don't any effect is there, you can meet personally to them. Still it not works, then the legal action is to be taken. So this procedure of collecting money is to be applicable from each and every debtor of the organization. Every time the policies will not be changed for the different people. And two policies can be there, that the tight collection policy or lenient collection policy. You may have the policy that in which you just treat them harshly, and in some of the policies you can treat the people softly or with lenience. Method are that plans which determine how different activities of the procedure are completed. A method is not related to all the steps but only the one step of the procedure. It just a plan which determines that how the different activities of a procedure is to be completed. So it is a part of the process. Rule. What to do or what is not. Do and don'ts. Whatever the statement which tells you do and don'ts, these are the rules. This is a waiting area. You can sit and wait for your turn here. This is a no smoking zone. You cannot do smoking here. Whatever the statement which you tells you that do and don'ts, what is to be done, what is not to be done. In a particular situation, that is the rule. If you will not complete your work, I let you stand in my class for the whole period. What is this? It is a rule made by me. In that particular situation, if you will not do the work, if you are not supposed to do the work, then the rule has been made. We will not allow you to sit in the class. So in this way, the rule which just tells us that what is to be done, do and don'ts. But policy just tells us that what is to be done in a particular situation. Policy, we can see the policy is determined that is a guidance for the employees for taking the decisions. So that is your policy. Read each and every term so intensively that only you will be able to get the meaning clearly. Single use plan. Program. A program means a single use comprehensive plan laying down that what, how, who, when of accomplishing a specific job. So the program and the managers are informed in advance about various needs so that there is no problem in the future. The program can be of different type, that is the production program, training program, sales promotion program, any of the program can be there. Budget. Budget describes the desired result in the numerical terms. For example, the sales department should have the estimated figures about the turnover. Management has to make analysis from all the data and take the decision making. Every year, our economy is also develop its budget. The budget is a quantitative program which just provide the quantitative expression to the plans of action which deals with the numerical terms is known as the budget. So this is all about different types of plan. If you have any query, please ask.